till text number 19. The section was that Lord Ram, when he was separated from Mother Sita, so then he left the world. Okay, so yesterday we were discussing that the separation which was experienced, or the pastime between Mother Sita and Lord Ram, is not based on the material things. Yes, it is based on spiritual. It is actually transcendental relationship, and the Lord Ram is bound by the love of his devotees. Yes. Okay. Now text number 20 onwards. So 20 to 23, it says that how Ayodhya Vasis also, they were not able to bear that pain that Lord Ram went, and they also went back to Vaikuntha. So 20 onwards. Nedam yasho raghupate sura yachanayatta लीला तनोर अधिक साम्य विमुक्त धामना रक्षो वधो जलधि बंधनम अस्त्र पूगई किम तस्य शत्रु हनये कपयः सहायाः. Na, not idam, all these yashaha, fame, Raghupate of Lord Ramchandra, Sura Yachanaya. By the prayers of the demigod. Raksha Vadaha, killing the Rakshasa Ravan. Jaladi Bandhanam, bridging the ocean. Astra Pugai, with bow and arrows. Kim Veda Tasya, his Shatru Hanane, in killing the enemies. Kapyaha, the monkeys. Sahayaha, assistants. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Ramchandra's reputation for having killed Ravana with the showers of arrows at the request of the demigods, and for having built a bridge over the ocean, does not constitute the factual glory of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ramchandra, whose spiritual body is always engaged in various pastimes. Lord Ramchandra has no equal or superior, and therefore he had no need to take help from the monkeys to gain victory over Ravana. Purport. As stated in the Vedas, Shetashvatar Upanishad 6.8, Na tasya karyam karanam cha vidyatena tat samaschabhi adhikascha drishte parasya shaktir vividheva shruyate sav adhiki jnana bala kriyacha. Parasya shaktir vividheva shruyate swabhavaki jnana bala kriya cha. Parasya shaktir vividheva shruyate. Okay. The Supreme Lord has nothing to do, and no one is found to be equal to or greater than him. For so the Supreme Lord has nothing to do, and no one is found to be equal to or greater than him. For everything is done naturally and systematically by his multifarious energies. The Lord has nothing to do. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. Actually, the point here is that Krishna does not do anything personally. He personally only enjoys with the devotees and does leelas. All the things are happening by his energies. Okay. So, like he has given department, distributed department. So, all the energies are doing everything. Whatever he does is his pastime. Okay. The Lord has no duty to perform to oblige anyone. No duty. Krishna, Ram is not obliged to do anything. So it's not like that, no, he must do this, why he is not doing it. People will say, no, why Lord Ram did this, why Lord Krishna did this. No, he is not obliged, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is not bound to your rules and regulation of this material world, that this has to be done like this, how it happened. Some people will ask, how somebody can drink fire, because Krishna drank fire. There was one Leela where whole forest started burning. Krishna drank whole the fire only. How it is possible? It is possible because it is not you, material person. It is Krishna, transcendental, supreme personality of Godhead. So it is possible, everything is possible for Krishna. If something is there which is not possible for Krishna, then how we can say Krishna is God? That's why one should not think in this way, because our mentality is, or you can understand like that. See, we are seeing through our window only. So when we see from our window, the world is like that. So for us, the world is the way we see it from our window. And we cannot perceive that there can be another picture of the world when it is seen from another's window. Okay, that's a big problem among the people. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's it. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's it. If I say no, 3 plus 1 is also 4. No, that's not possible. That is only 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's what their idea is. They cannot digest another ideas. So that's why this, because the ego says that I know everything. What you are going to teach me? I know. So I am seeing from my window only. So whatever is my idea or my experience. So experience is from, how we get experience? Through our senses. Senses are imperfect. That is already said many times. No need to again tell all the explanation or examples. We understand senses are imperfect. So through this imperfect senses, we have developed some perception, some experience. So when this experience is generated through imperfect senses, how our experience will be correct or perfect? So there may be some flaws, some mistakes in that experience also. So but based on that experience, which is actually faulty, based on that experience only we take decisions, right? Discriminate, yes, no, good, bad. So we have experienced this world based on our imperfect senses. So, but we are not enough intelligent to understand that our senses are imperfect. So our experience also is faulty. So we think ourselves as very perfect. I, not we. So what I think, that I am perfect. So the way I see the world through my material senses or experience the world, I think that is the only perfect way. So I have got this experience, so I can think, see, I can never walk over water. So it is not possible, because I am the perfect person. So when I cannot walk over water, then how anyone can do? That's the idea. This is very subtle thing. I am just trying to analyze so that we can understand. This is very subtle. So that's what I think, okay, how a person, it is not possible to lift a mountain. Not possible. Nobody can lift that. How actually I have never seen any snake with 1,000 hoods. It's not possible. It is, how it is possible? I think this all are mythology. This all, what is that? These are fake stories or imagination, mythologies. This is not history. This is not real. How it is possible? So how, on what basis I am saying that it is not possible? What is my base? My base is my experience. Because I have never seen an ocean filled with milk. I have not seen 100-liter milk altogether. What about the ocean of milk? Kheer Sagar, ocean of milk. How it is possible? Not possible. That's why it is all mythology. How? Just think. You have intelligence, you have logic. Use your brain, Baba. How is it possible that ocean of milk